What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Imani, and this is my YouTube channel where I share social media tips and tricks to help brands and businesses improve their online presence. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Instagram/Facebook Business Suite and Creator Studio, and what's the difference between the two, right? So if you watched my last video where I talked about Instagram features that can help you grow, I mentioned the Business Suite and the Creator Studio. So after you watch this video, make sure you go check that one out. So before we actually get into what the difference is between the two, let's actually talk about what they are and how they are similar. So both the Business Suite and Creator Studio are tools provided by Instagram/Facebook for users who have professional accounts, which are business accounts and creator accounts. You can access these tools on desktop, or you can do it through their apps. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the apps. I feel like the desktop version is much more user-friendly, right? And all you have to do is type in the URL business.facebook.com, and then if you want to get to the Creator Studio, you do business.facebook.com/Creator Studio. You can also, instead of having to just type out the URL, if you go to your Facebook page that is connected to your Instagram professional account, you'll see the option to click on Business Suite on your Facebook page. So what is the purpose of these things, right? What do they do? For one, you're able to manage your Instagram and your Facebook pages all in one location. You can also schedule and create posts. So that's any type of feed post for Instagram and any type of post on Facebook. And you can also create and schedule your Facebook story post. And when it comes to scheduling and creating your posts, if you want to just post to Facebook, you have the option to do that. And if you want to just post to Instagram, you have the option to do that. Or if you want to post to both simultaneously, and if you want to customize the captions for both platforms, so maybe on Facebook you want to say X, Y, and Z, but on Instagram you just want to say Y and Z, you can do so in these platforms. You're also provided a calendar that shows what, where, and when you've posted. It also provides you with insights for the post and for overall for both accounts. If you want to track your reach, or if you want to track your impressions, you can do so for both accounts on both the Business Suite and the Creator Studio. So another thing you're able to do in both of these platforms is access your inbox. So that includes your Facebook and your Instagram messages and your comments on both platforms. And you can respond to them. You can see if you have any unread, or if you responded to everything, you can go ahead and see that. And if you're a social media manager like myself and you manage different accounts, different pages, you're able to switch through those different accounts. Maybe you just want to go ahead and schedule out all your content for all your clients. You can go ahead and do so right from this Business Suite or Creator Studio. As long as you have access to their pages, as long as you are some type of admin, as long as you have those types of posting rights, you're able to go ahead and switch through all of your clients' pages. So now that we've talked about how they're similar and what they do, let's get into how they differ. I like to think of the Business Suite as strictly business. Anything business related, anything that pertains to your business and communicating to your audience, that's going to happen in the Business Suite. And then the Creator Studio is all about creating the content, right? And so it plays off its name. So Business Suite is all about the business, and the Creator Studio is all about creating the content and managing the content. And I know I mentioned before earlier in this video that they both provide you with the insights, but I will say I prefer the insights in the Business Suite more than the ones in the Creator Studio, because I just feel like the Business Suite, you can compare both your Facebook and your Instagram all in one window, whereas in your Creator Studio, you have to click back and forth to kind of compare the two. And I feel like the Business Suite gives you a lot more in-depth insights. And I will say, for a platform that pushes Reels like no other, it's weird that they don't have a lot more insights on the Creator Studio or even on the Business Suite. It kind of they don't really recognize Reels. They just say it's a video, and then they don't really let you play around with it, see what the insights are. Whereas if you uploaded an IGTV video or a regular post or even a live, you're able to see more in-depth insights. So I think that's weird that they push it so heavily, but yet they don't even really recognize it in these tools. So I will say, if you do want real insights for your Reels, just go ahead and go to your actual Reel post and use those insights versus the Business Suite or the Creator Studio. And that's at the time of me recording this video. Maybe after they will improve. fingers crossed. Another thing that I mentioned earlier in today's video is that you can go ahead and create and schedule your Facebook and Instagram posts and your Facebook stories. Unfortunately, in your Creator Studio, you cannot create and schedule any Instagram stories. At the time of me recording this video, you cannot do that. You can only create and schedule your Instagram stories in the Business Suite. Now, keep in mind, it's going to be completely different than what it is when you're creating stories on your actual Instagram app. You won't have access to the GIFs, however you say it. You won't have access to like all the fun stickers. They have stickers on the Business Suite, but it's not as many as it is if you were doing it from the Instagram app. So just keep that in mind. So this is better if you have pre-made stories ready. So maybe you have stories made for like an event that you're doing, a conference or something. Like this would be a good time. Or maybe you have like a podcast episode that you want to promote, something to that effect. This would be a good time to schedule out your stories. Now let's continue with the Creator Studio and what you can do just in the Creator Studio. Another big thing that the Creator Studio has is the monetization section. So in the monetization section of the Creator Studio, you can go ahead and see anything related to you generating income on Facebook or Instagram, except for Shop. For example, so if you generate any type of income from ads that you have during your live on Facebook, you'll be able to see that information populate here. You can also access your brand collabs manager within the Creator Studio. So if you're working with any brands, it'll populate here. Any type of content that has the label, the paid partnership label, that'll show up. Like I said, if you're working with any brands, the briefs will populate in here as well. And you can also be discovered by brands in the brand collab manager. As long as you have over 10,000 followers, you can go ahead and apply. There are some other requirements that you need to meet, but the main thing is you do need to have at least 10,000 so then brands can discover you and you can go ahead and get brand deals. So if you have over 10,000 followers, go ahead and check that out. The Creator Studio also offers tools and resources for users to use, including uncopyrighted music for you to use in all of your content. And if you're a gamer, you can go ahead and set up a tournament through the Creator Studio and you can track your progress all within the Creator Studio platform. So I thought that was actually really cool. I didn't know they did that until I went in a few days ago and saw that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So now let's get into the Business Suite. We talked about the Creator Studio and what they offer. So it's more so monetization, the insights. You can create posts. They have the different tools, all of that. Now let's get into the Business Suite, right? And like I said, the Business Suite is more focused on the business aspect of your brand or business. When you go into the Business Suite, on the home page, you'll see your recent post, you'll see your recent messages and comments, you'll see if you have any ads, it'll populate up on the homepage as well. If you went in and set any goals for yourself for Facebook and Instagram, it'll show here as well, and it'll show you your progress and how close you are to these goals. It'll also give you a mini summary of your insights. And then there's a ton of other tools within the Business Suite that you can play around with. So if you have a shop on Facebook or Instagram, you're able to access anything pertaining to your shop within the Business Suite. So you can play around with your catalog, your insights, any ads that you have for the shop. It's all there. You can get your shop set up through the Business Suite, all of the above. Same thing for any type of ads that you've done. So any past, current, or upcoming scheduled ads, you can go ahead and look at them in the Business Suite. They'll take you to the ads manager where you'll really get more information about how your ads have performed. And there's a ton of other ad related tools, right? You can also create an ad, of course. So another thing that's good for people that offer services is you're able to see your appointments. So if you use platforms like Equidity or StyleSeat, you can go ahead and see your Business Suite and see all of your upcoming appointments or your past appointments right here within the platform. They even have a section for users to go through a list of different types of business apps to integrate within your Instagram and Facebook accounts. So maybe you are a service provider and you don't have Equidity or StyleSeat set up. You can go ahead and look at the different list of apps that they have, and you can go ahead and integrate it into your Instagram and your Facebook, and your followers, your supporters, your customers can go ahead and set up their appointments right from your Instagram or Facebook. Same thing for booking reservations, same thing for ordering food. They have it all here. Just go ahead and go into the business apps and you'll see they have a list of e-commerce apps, so WooCommerce, BigCommerce, ad related apps, marketing related apps. There's Canva on there if you want to animate your ads. So many different apps on there that you can play around with. So that's definitely something beneficial compared to Creator Studio, but that's why I say Business Suite is more so focused on your business, hence the name. So while the Creator Studio and the Business Suite are similar, they do differ in their own way and they have their own purposes. And if you have a professional account, like I said, if it's a business or creator account, you should have access to this. And I'll put the link down below so that you can go ahead and click it to go straight to your Creator Studio or your Business Suite. There's really no right or wrong to using these apps, right? It really depends on your preference and what you're trying to get out of Instagram and what you're trying to get out of Facebook. For me, I use Business Suite more than I use Creator Studio. But someone who may be a creator that doesn't manage their own social media, they may use Creator Studio more because they just need to go in and see what the brands are saying in the brand collab manager, whereas maybe you own a business and you want to focus more on your shop, so you would be paying attention more to the Business Suite versus the Creator Studio. At the end of the day, whether you like the Business Suite better than the Creator Studio or vice versa, you should at least be using one because it can really help you grow within your business, because it's really telling you what's working versus what's not, right? And it's making things easier because it's allowing you to schedule out your content, which allows you to then put your extra time somewhere else within your brand and business. So that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments if you use the Business Suite or the Creator Studio. If you're a fan of them, let me know. And that's it. Thank you for watching. And as always, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Imani Murray. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.